Welcome. I'm taking this video before I go to work. A colleague doctor sent me a message and he said, Abby, you should do a video on depression. A lot of people are depressed without talking to anyone, without seeking help. And she asked this of me somewhere, I think 2 months ago, and I decided to do it today. Today is 30th December 2022. So welcome. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you. Please do not forget to subscribe. So yes, let's talk about depression. I'm a bubbly person. But I'm not always when I meet people outside, when I meet people on the street and they say, Dr. Adams, expect me to be, I'm not the life of a party. No, I'm not that kind of person. I'm a lovely person. I'm very bubbly, but I don't have that energy all the time. So when people meet me on the street and they expect me to be all talking and they kind of get disappointed. I'm a bit, I don't know, introvertly extrovert. If there's something like that, yeah. Okay. So for such a person like me, it's difficult to come out to tell family and friends that you're going through a hard time because people automatically assume everything is all right with you. People automatically assume, oh, you got everything under control. You talk about this, you talk about that. I mean, yesterday I made a video on home accidents. So you might think my children have never gotten hurt at home. No, they have. I remember the first day Fifi MPH fell down from the bed. I got scared. I picked him up. He was bleeding. Molly was like, what? You left me on the bed. We all go through things. My point is we all go through things differently at different times. But today I'm here to tell you that be checking on your friends. I mean, we do the usual, hi, how are you? I'm fine. And then we pass. But sometimes go a bit deeper, especially for bubbly people like myself. People think bubbly people have it all together, but no. We have our own issues. We go through our own stuff, and sometimes, being happy all the time can also mean a person is depressed. We recently heard about the DJ in America, Twitch, who committed suicide, and everyone, the world was thrown in this confusion state. We're all wondering, this guy was so bubbly, was so happy. I mean, 3 days ago, 3 days before the incident, he posted a video of himself and his wife dancing happily. So what could have happened? Talk to people, that's all I'm saying. I spoke to a colleague, male friend of mine, and we're talking about life, we're talking about school, and I was telling him, oh, it's so difficult with baby and school, and he told me something about himself, and I was so crushed. I was like, what? I would have never imagined such a person. So I've been going through that. But then when I was talking to him, I was just telling him how tired I am all the time, how the kids are stressing me out, how school is stressing me out, how life is just stressing me out. And he just told me something, and I was like, oh, have I been a bad friend? I wasn't contacting more often. Maybe we should have spoken more often. People are going through stuff. Sometimes you just have time and talk to people. Not the usual hi, hello, and you just pass. Just talk to people. I remember somewhere in January or February, I went to a supermarket and I froze. I stood there. I was going through so much. I just stood there and I froze. Just thinking. So I came back to myself when someone touched me and said, if you're not buying anything, then please go out. I was just so confused. Then I went to the lorry station. Was it a lorry? A taxi rank. Sat there and I was just thinking. I'm such a person who plans my life, and then things were happening and everything was all over the place, and I was just confused. I was saying, God, fix it. Things weren't fixing. I was still saying, God, fix it. Things weren't fixing. I spoke to my husband. I spoke to my mom. Everyone was saying everything was going to be all right, but then in my spirit, things weren't all right. But I wanted things to be all right. And a friend of mine called, if you know her, Dr. Jennifer Tete, I don't know. It's just God who made her call at that time. We spoke, and she didn't fix things. She didn't make everything go back to its normal or its usual perfect state. But the fact that she had time to talk to me, the fact that she encouraged me, the fact that everything she said, I'd heard it. Everything she said, I've told people countless times. But this time, it felt like she was really talking to me. She was really talking. Like, I felt it. There was nothing. She didn't say any magical thing. But I just knew she was there for me at that time. She just spoke to me and it got to me. And I knew things will be fine. So please, as we are ending 2022, maybe your year has been difficult. Maybe your year has been terrible, has been worse. I'm not here to say I understand, because we all go through things differently at different times. This year has equally whipped me and Kasa, but then I'm here. So I'm telling you, whatever it is that you're going through, the power lies in you. Find that strength to move on. Find that strength to make your life better. Find that strength to, it's not going to be like this. Sometimes miracles do happen and everything just happens in a snap. But sometimes it's a step, a daily step, one step at a time. I can't tell you how long it will take you to move you from that state that you don't like currently. I can't tell you that, and I can't promise you anything. All I know is ebefa. All I know is ebeye. All I know is small, you shall see yourself or find yourself smiling again. So do not give up. Please, I beg of you. Today is 30th December. Do not throw in the towel yet. Keep looking at the end of the tunnel. Even if you are not seeing a light, force yourself to see a light. Force yourself. There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. And if you are depressed, I'm here. My name on social media is Irabna Adams. Facebook, Irabna Adams. You can send me a message. We'll talk. I have colleagues who are psychiatrists, psychologists. I can recommend some to you. Talk to a specialist. Don't be depressed all alone. Talk and seek for help. Sometimes all we need is someone to listen to us. And I said, I'm here. You can write to me. We can't speak on phone. We'll talk. It just took Dr. Jennifer Tete to move me out of that state. I said, I was speaking to everyone. I was speaking to my family members, my mom, my husband. But then I just went to sit at the taxi rank and I was crying. I was crying and I was asking God, why? I'm the planner. Why is all this thing happening? Why? There was nothing. I wasn't being able to hold anything. Everything was crumbling. Now since God, don't say please I went to do men's goal. It wasn't men's goal. There wasn't any crowd. And before you all jump onto the marital issues, it wasn't marital issues. Things weren't holding. And you know the funny thing, I was going to work and behaving like everything was fine. I was going to work smiling with my patients, smiling with my colleagues, smiling with my bosses, behaving like everything was fine. But everything wasn't fine. When I leave my house, I start thinking, I'll think, immediately I get to work, it's all about work, patience. Immediately I leave the premises of the hospital, everything comes back again. It was difficult. It took just one person to talk to me, to make me believe God. I believe God brought her to my life to make me believe that Ebefa. I don't know who your person is going to be, but that person can also be yourself. Yes, you, the same depressed person. It can come in the form of you walking or asking or seeking help from a professional, or talking to a friend, talking to someone in your religion, your religious group. Could be church, could be mosque, or wherever you seek help religiously. If you don't want to talk to a pastor, that's fine. It could be just a colleague. It could just be your neighbor. But talk to someone. Talk to someone. Seek help, please. I want to see you in 2023. We'll build together. We'll move on together. We move. Ebefa. Thank you for sticking around with me. I just felt in my heart to share this. Depression is real. bubbly people, happy people can also be depressed, not only people who are always inside and who are always quiet. Talk to that friend. Talk to that friend who is always quiet, and talk to that friend who is always bubbly. Something might be happening, and seek help. I can't overemphasize that. Afishapa, Happy New Year in advance. See you, and let's win together. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Time with Doctor